Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a mukbang, Halloween themed. I'm pretty excited because these are my favorite Halloween candies. They're mostly like peanut butter treats, which are so freaking good. So as you saw in the close-up, we have some Hershey's, a lot of Reese's, O. Henry's, which are Canadian, so some of you have probably never had O. Henry's. And I actually made an ice cream bowl. I made this bowl out of cookies. I was influenced by like a Matt Stoney video I saw where he baked a shit ton of cookie dough over something and made a cookie bowl. Well, that looked really difficult and his bowl looked like shit, so it didn't look very appetizing, so I decided to just take a bunch of cookies and pretty much freeze them together using melted Reese's chips, like those little chocolate chip thingies, but they were Reese's flavored. So I made my own cookie bowl made out of Reese's chips and filled it with ice cream and Halloween treats. Happy Halloween! Today's mukbang is actually going to be a story time about my worst drunk experience. This didn't happen on Halloween, it actually happened on St. Patrick's Day, so it's not really related to Halloween, but I thought it would be a interesting story for you guys to get to know me and my hot mess express. But anyway, let's dig into this bowl and then we'll get started on the story. It's just vanilla frozen yogurt. Leanne said I thought I should maybe make the ice cream a bit lighter since this was going to be a shit ton of calories. It's so good. The vanilla is just nice and basic, but that's what you need when you got all this candy. So I have some Reese's, just the little candies, and then I found some salted caramel chippity thingies, Chip-It chips. Oh, benefit! Oh my god. I'm going to try an O. Henry. So, O. Henry's are Canadian, so I don't think you can get them in the States. They're so good. It's like a chewy caramel nugget on the inside, and it's basically covered in peanuts and coated in chocolate. They're very good. Okay. So let's get started on the story. So this took place quite a few years ago, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, when I was in university. I think this was my second year university. I don't really remember. It was hazy. So, like I said, this was St. Patty's Day, and I decided to go out with some friends that I had just made in biochem because my man friend at the time, he worked till 11 p.m. so he couldn't go out with me until then. This one is full of the little peanut butter cups. Of course it's peanut butter, so it's delicious. So of course, cheap university students and cheap person in general, I always do this, but of course we decided to pre-drink and play drinking games before we went out to the bar. So we all went to my friend's house, started playing drinking games. I remember I brought a 2-liter bottle, like a huge bottle of one of those cheap girly wines, maybe like a girls' night out wine, but very sugary wine, one where you don't taste the alcohol, it just tastes like, a fruit drink. So I brought that to pre-drink before the bar. Okay, this bite has a lot of these Hershey's cookies and cream in it. I used to be obsessed with these Hershey's cookies and cream, but now that I've grown up, I just don't think they're anything special. There's better out there. So, pre-drinking, having a blast. Essentially, at my friend's house, I ended up drinking the entire bottle of the wine I brought. So the entire 2-liter bottle of wine. In a span of like, maybe 2 hours. A long enough time. And then we also ended up doing a bunch of tequila shots. So I think I had the entire bottle of wine and then 3 or 4 shots before we actually ended up leaving for the bar. So pretty sure we all just like cabbed to the bar. Maybe we took the bus. We definitely took the bus. We all took the bus to the bar downtown. Bar in my city was called Trappers. It was disgusting. But cheap, so. And I remember all of the alcohol suddenly hitting me when I was standing in line waiting to get into the bar. I was with all my friends, but I was like not there. Like I just was hammered beyond belief. Let's try some of this cookie. This one is oatmeal chocolate chip, and the other one is white chocolate macadamia nut. So we all make it into the bar, no problem, after waiting in the freezing cold. And I was just so drunk at this point that I didn't even go with my friends to order another drink. As soon as I got into the bar, I ditched all of my friends. They all went to the washroom, and I was in there for maybe 2 minutes before I immediately just like walked out of the bar on my own. Nobody even knew I'd left. Like I didn't tell anybody I was going. I just walked out. Now, some of the rest of the night, I literally have no memory of what I did or how it happened. But from walking out of the bar, I walked down the street to the pita pit, went inside to order a pita, and called myself an Uber. I don't remember ordering a pita, but I remember sitting on the floor of the pita pit with a pita on my lap waiting for my Uber. I just remember sitting on the floor. I don't remember actually ordering the pita or any of that. Now, I vaguely remember getting into the Uber and falling asleep. And I don't really remember the ride, obviously. I just remember waking up. I don't remember getting out of the Uber or walking anywhere. But apparently, I didn't get an Uber to my house. I got an Uber to this random fucking school near my house, but not really. I'd never even been there before. So I got an Uber to this random school. Got out, I was on my own, and I just went over to the school, I guess, with my pita, and just sat leaning against the school and just fucking like passed out. And it's embarrassing. Eventually, a couple of, I'm assuming university girls, I don't really know, couple girls found me, called the cops. The cops came and they basically took my phone, took my ID, just kind of like to figure out who the heck I was. And they were messaging the guy that I was seeing, who I had maybe been dating for like maybe a month, and they messaged him to come pick me up, but he hadn't even gotten off work yet. So I had gotten this drunk, got to the bar, ordered my pita, and made myself to this random ass school all before 11 p.m. I don't remember exactly when he got the message. It was probably like 10:15. So at this point, the cops and these girls have all my shit. The cop is holding my pita, my phone, everything in my possession, and this guy that I had just started hooking up with or dating or whatever was getting off work early to come and pick my drunk ass up to take me home and get me cleaned up. I really don't remember anything at this point. Nothing. This was all just filled into me. And the guy comes and gets me, takes me home to his house. Takes me to his house, which I don't remember. And I just remember waking up the next day and I was like wearing his clothes, his pajamas, and I saw my clothes and all I could think was like, oh my gosh, like he undressed me and took care of me, like I guess that's nice, I don't know. And then he told me that he had to take off my clothes and clean them because I had vomited all over myself. When I was sitting at the school, I had literally puked my guts out all over myself. So he took me home and had to basically wash my clothes for me because they were covered in vomit. Ugh. So gross. And I was so embarrassed. I had barely been seeing this guy, and here he has to come pick my ass up and dress me and clean the vomit off of my clothes. Disgusting. Disgusting. Bless his soul for not like judging me and taking care of me. And then I saw the pita on his dresser in the morning or afternoon whenever I woke up, and all I could think was, oh my god, I probably ordered this massive, like, meaty filled, cheese filled pita. At the time, I was still a hardcore vegan, so there was no way I was touching meat or cheese. Like, now I have dairy, but there was no way at that time. So I just looked at the pita and thought, oh my god, I probably ordered like meat and all this disgusting shit that I would never eat, and that like repulsed me. And I waited till I got home to open the pita, but this guy basically took me home. He made sure that I had some laxatives because he said it was going to help me. So I waited till I got home to open the pita. And I opened it. Literally, the only thing in the pita was lettuce. I had ordered a fucking pita, but only lettuce on it. There was no vegetables, there was no sauce, there was no anything. It was just pita, lettuce. And I was like, what the fuck? Here I was terrified that I was ordering meat and everything, and I literally just ordered a pita with lettuce. Idiot. But I made it home eventually. This guy still wanted to hang out with me somehow for some reason. I don't know. And I'm okay. But I was so mortified after that. And I was also unable to like do anything. I couldn't even move until like 6 p.m. So I missed all my classes that day. I just laid in bed and slept until 6 p.m. because every time I would move, I would feel sick. I couldn't eat anything. I just felt like throwing up. That is not the first time that I've passed out at the bar. I don't even know if it was the most recent time, but I just remember that being the drunkest I've ever gotten, where I couldn't even like take myself home. Like, it was so embarrassing. I'm getting full. So let me know down below if you like these story times, if I should keep doing them, if they're interesting at all, because to me I'm a horrible storyteller, I already know this, but I just like talking and I like telling people things, and these are some things that I would never really tell people that I know or people that I'm just like an acquaintance with. Like, I don't get to tell this very often. For me, it's just nice to tell stories to people that I know, that I don't know, because I know you guys aren't really gonna judge me. Why do you fucking care? Actually, some of you do judge me, so whatever. But if you do like them and you want more, if you want more story times, let me know down below. This was so good. This is one of my best ideas ever. This bowl is amazing. And it actually held together, which I'm very impressed with. I'm just gonna have a bit more of a macadamia nut one. And then that's it, because I'm getting full. Oh, not that piece. When I made this bowl, I used saran wrap on the outside to, basically I lined a bigger bowl with saran wrap and then put chocolate on the inside and then put my cookies in. And when I pulled my saran wrap off, a lot of it actually got stuck in the chocolate and I couldn't get it out. So there's still like pieces of saran wrap hanging off the edge, off the outside, so. I thought I would eat more of the actual Halloween candy, but I'm not even like, I'm good. This cookie ice cream concoction was more than enough to satisfy me. So I think I will save the rest of the Halloween candy for actual children. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you were entertained at least, or you enjoyed my company. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me and random shit, then just subscribe to my channel and I will see you later. We'll see you next time.